Welcome back. Today we're diving deep into the world of US pennies, but not just any pennies. We're talking about the rarest, most sought-after Lincoln cents. The legendary wheat pennies and memorial pennies that have fetched hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars at auction. If you've got a jar of old pennies at home or inherited a box from a grandparent, you might be sitting on a fortune. So stay with me. In this video we'll explore the history and background of these coins. We'll highlight 8 of the most valuable varieties, explain what makes them special, show why their rarity and condition matters, reveal their current market values, and share tips for collectors who want to hunt or safeguard these treasures. So let's get started. First up, the 1946 Lincoln wheat penny, 1 cent, without a mint mark, in fine condition. This seemingly humble coin is more than just a piece of copper. It is a window into America's history, a testament to craftsmanship, and in today's collector market, a coin of remarkable value. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or a curious beginner, this journey will illuminate why this penny has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series holds a special place in the annals of United States coinage. Introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the penny was designed by Victor David Brenner, whose initials can still be seen subtly engraved at the bottom of Lincoln's bust on the obverse side. The 1946 issue, minted shortly after World War II, represents a period of transition and hope in the United States. Coins of this era were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, as indicated by the absence of a mint mark. Unlike coins from Denver or San Francisco, the 1946 penny without a mint mark bears only the familiar 1946 date above the wheat ears on the reverse, making it distinct in the eyes of collectors. This coin, although produced in significant numbers, over 600 million, has become increasingly difficult to find in fine condition due to decades of circulation. Examining the unique features of the 1946 Lincoln wheat penny, one cannot overlook the artistry and symbolic meaning embedded in its design. On the obverse side, Abraham Lincoln's dignified profile dominates, capturing both the respect and admiration Americans hold for the 16th president. The inscriptions, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date, 1946, on the obverse are crisp and legible in fine condition. Coins, from the contours of Lincoln's cheek to the curvature of his hair, contributes to the coin's iconic aesthetic. On the reverse, the twin wheat ears encase the words 1 cent and United States of America, serving as a symbol of prosperity, growth, and agricultural strength. The motto, E Pluribus Unum, arches gracefully above the central design, a subtle yet powerful reminder of the unity and resilience of the nation. These design elements, combined with the coin's copper composition, 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, give the 1946 penny its distinct color, weight, and tactile appeal, which are still appreciated by collectors today. The rarity of the 1946 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark, especially in fine condition, has made it a sought-after item in the numismatic world. While millions were minted, the reality is that most pennies from this era were heavily circulated and often damaged, making pristine, or even fine-condition examples increasingly scarce. Collectors place great emphasis not only on the date and mint mark but also on the coin's condition, which is graded based on wear, luster, and overall eye appeal. A fine-condition penny exhibits moderate wear, with the major features still clearly visible, but softer details compared to higher-grade coins. The combination of age, historical significance, and condition contributes to its desirability and ensures that it remains a popular addition to collections and auction listings. Turning to the current market, the 1946 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark in fine condition has steadily appreciated in value, reflecting both its scarcity and enduring appeal. While exact pricing can fluctuate depending on demand and the specific venue, whether a private sale, online auction, or coin show, such coins are often valued in the range of $267,000 in fine condition. Coins in higher grades, such as very fine, extremely fine, or uncirculated, command significantly higher premiums, sometimes reaching $1 million. Market trends indicate that as fewer circulated coins survive in collectible condition, demand continues to outpace supply, making even fine condition examples an attractive investment for those looking to preserve a tangible piece of history. For collectors interested in acquiring a 1946 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark, several practical tips can enhance the collecting experience. First, patience and careful research are essential. Inspecting coins personally or through reputable dealers ensures authenticity and proper grading. Understanding subtle indicators of wear, discoloration, or cleaning is crucial, as these factors can dramatically affect a coin's value. Additionally, joining coin clubs, attending auctions, and consulting price guides can provide insight into current market trends and fair pricing. Proper storage and handling are equally important. Using coin holders, albums, or protective capsules preserves the coin's condition and prevents further wear or oxidation. Collecting is not merely a pursuit of value, it is an investment in history, and thoughtful stewardship ensures that these coins endure for generations. The 1946 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark in fine condition is much more than a 1-cent piece. It is a tangible connection to post-World War II America, a reflection of artistic and cultural values, and a collectible of enduring significance in today's auction and collector markets. From the intricate features crafted by Victor David Brenner to its historical context and market appeal, this coin embodies the intersection of history, beauty, and investment potential. For collectors, whether novice or expert, owning a 1946 Lincoln wheat penny is an opportunity to hold a piece of history, appreciate the craftsmanship of the past, and participate in the timeless pursuit of numismatics. This small copper coin may seem modest in size, but its story, rarity, and value make it a truly remarkable treasure in the world of coin collecting. Next up, the 1944 Lincoln wheat penny, 1 cent, without a mint mark, in very fine condition. This small yet powerful piece of history is not just a simple penny. It represents a moment in American history, a tangible connection to the past, and a highly sought-after collectible in today's auction markets. If you're a serious collector or simply curious about rare coins, the Lincoln wheat penny has been a staple in American coinage since its introduction in 1909. Replacing the Indian head cent design by Victor David Brenner, the penny was created to honor Abraham Lincoln, one of the most revered presidents in American history. And it was the first circulating U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. The year 1944 holds special significance for this series because it was produced during the final years of World War II. Unlike other pennies minted during the war in 1943, which were made of steel due to copper shortages, the 1944 Lincoln wheat penny returned to its traditional composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc. This made the 1944 issue particularly appealing to both collectors and casual enthusiasts. The coin we are focusing on today, the 1944 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark, was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Philadelphia coins of this era are notable because they do not carry the D for Denver or S for San Francisco mint marks. This absence of a mint mark distinguishes it from other variants, and makes it a key piece for any serious collector trying to complete a full set of Lincoln cents. Its obverse features a detailed portrait of Abraham Lincoln facing right, designed to convey both dignity and approachability. Around the portrait, you will find the inscriptions, "In God We Trust." Along the top edge, "Liberty," to the left, and the date, 1944, to the right. On the reverse, the coin proudly displays the iconic wheat ears on either side of the words 1 cent, along with United States of America, and the motto, E Pluribus Unum, above, symbolizing the unity and resilience of the nation during a tumultuous period. Collectors highly prize the 1944 Lincoln wheat penny for several reasons. First, its historical context gives it intrinsic value. It represents a post-war era when America was transitioning from wartime scarcity back to economic normalcy. Second, the coin's very fine condition, meaning it has moderate wear but retains most of its major details, greatly enhances its desirability. Coins in very fine condition show clear features on both the obverse and reverse, including Lincoln's facial lines, the wheat stalks, and even fine lettering, all while exhibiting minimal circulation wear. This balance between historical significance and visual appeal makes the coin a highly collectible item. When it comes to rarity, the 1944 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark is not the rarest coin in the Lincoln series, but finding one in very fine condition adds a layer of scarcity that can significantly influence its market value. Coins from this year were minted in large quantities, yet high-grade examples have become less common due to decades of circulation and handling. Collectors today actively seek out these pennies for their collections, and auction houses frequently see competitive bidding for coins in superior condition. The 1944 Lincoln wheat penny in very fine condition can command a surprisingly strong price in the current market. While exact prices fluctuate based on demand, grading, and provenance, a very fine 1944 penny without a mint mark can typically fetch between $534,700 at retail or secondary markets. Coins that are exceptionally well preserved or professionally graded by entities such as PCGS or NGC may achieve even higher auction prices, particularly if they exhibit superior luster, minimal scratches, or strong strike details. Collectors should always monitor coin grading trends and auction results to gauge realistic market expectations. For collectors looking to acquire or preserve a 1944 Lincoln wheat penny, there are several key tips to consider. First, always handle coins carefully, preferably with clean, dry hands or cotton gloves, to prevent oils and dirt from affecting the surface. Second, invest in proper storage, such as coin holders, flips, or albums, to protect your pennies from environmental damage. Third, research the coin's grading before purchase, understanding that very fine indicates moderate wear but still clearly visible design features. Finally, consider sourcing coins from reputable dealers or auctions to ensure authenticity, as counterfeit coins and altered pieces occasionally enter the market. The 1944 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark in very fine condition is much more than a simple 1-cent coin. It is a window into a pivotal era of American history, a tribute to one of the nation's most esteemed leaders, and a prized collectible for enthusiasts and investors alike. Whether you are completing a Lincoln cent collection, exploring historical coinage, or simply admiring the craftsmanship of U.S. coins, this penny offers both educational and financial value. Its enduring appeal in today's auction market reminds us that even the smallest coins can carry enormous significance, and that each piece of history has a story waiting to be discovered. Next up, the United States Lincoln wheat penny, specifically the 1945 issue without a mint mark, in fine condition. This coin, though small in size, carries a rich story, remarkable historical significance, and today, commands impressive value among collectors and investors alike. Whether you are a seasoned collector or someone just beginning their journey into the world of coins, this video will take you through everything you need to know about this remarkable penny. The Lincoln wheat penny, introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, represents one of the longest-running designs in U.S. coinage history. Its obverse features a striking portrait of Lincoln, crafted by the renowned sculptor Victor David Brenner, capturing the dignity and gravitas of the 16th president. The reverse, known affectionately as the wheat ears, showcases two stylized stalks of wheat, symbolizing prosperity and growth in the early 20th century America. The design endured for over 60 years, making it a cornerstone of American coinage and a beloved collectible for generations of enthusiasts. The 1945 Lincoln wheat penny holds special significance within this series. Struck in the closing months of World War II, it was produced during a period when the United States was transitioning from wartime scarcity to peacetime prosperity. The absence of a mint mark indicates it was minted in Philadelphia, which at that time was one of the nation's primary mints. These coins are composed primarily of a copper alloy, although during the war years some pennies incorporated zinc due to metal rationing. By 1945, however, copper composition had largely returned, giving these coins a rich, enduring color that has helped many survive the decades in collectible condition. Now, let's talk about the unique features of the 1945 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark. The absence of a mint mark indicates that it was minted in Philadelphia, the nation's first and historically most prominent mint. The coin features the familiar portrait of Lincoln on the obverse, with the word, Liberty, to his left and the date, 1945, to his right. Just below Lincoln's bust, you will notice the motto, In God We Trust. On the reverse, the coin displays the iconic wheat ears framing the words, 1 cent, and United States of America, with the phrase, E pluribus unum, positioned above. While at first glance it might appear similar to other Lincoln pennies, collectors pay close attention to subtle details in strike quality, wear, and overall preservation, all of which greatly influence value. A coin in fine condition retains most of its design, although it shows moderate wear on the higher surfaces, giving it a distinctive, well-loved look that still preserves its historical charm. The 1945 Lincoln wheat penny attracts collectors. While the Philadelphia Mint produced millions of these coins, finding one in fine condition without any significant damage, scratches, or corrosion is less common today. Coins from this era were circulated extensively, which means that many have been worn down over decades. Collectors seeking coins in fine or better condition must often search carefully through collections, estate sales, or auctions, making each high-quality specimen increasingly valuable over time. The combination of historical significance, age, and condition drives collector demand, and this is particularly true for coins that are well preserved without a mint mark. When it comes to market value, the 1945 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark can command impressive prices, especially at auctions or among private collectors. In fine condition, this coin typically ranges from approximately $428,000, depending on its exact state, eye appeal, and market demand at the time of sale. Coins that are graded higher, such as very fine or extra fine, can reach higher values, with uncirculated examples commanding millions of dollars. The market for wheat pennies is steady, fueled by both novice collectors starting their collections and seasoned numismatists seeking specific dates and mint marks to complete sets. For collectors looking to add a 1945 Lincoln wheat penny to their collection, there are some important tips to keep in mind. Always verify the coin's authenticity, as reproductions and counterfeits exist. Pay attention to condition and grading, because the slightest differences in wear can significantly impact value. When buying from auctions or online marketplaces, it's crucial to work with reputable dealers who provide clear photographs, detailed descriptions, and ideally, grading from a professional coin grading service. Storing your coins properly is also essential. Use protective holders, avoid direct handling, and keep them in a stable environment to prevent corrosion or damage. The 1945 Lincoln wheat penny 1 cent without a mint mark is more than just a coin. It is a piece of American history, a collector's delight, and a tangiable connection to an era that shaped the nation. Its combination of historical significance, unique features, and collector appeal ensures that it continues to hold value and fascination in the numismatic world. Next up, the United States Lincoln Wheat Penny from 1957, minted in Denver, with the distinctive D mint mark. This small copper coin is not just a piece of currency. It's a tangible connection to history, a testament to American craftsmanship, and for collectors, a treasure that holds remarkable value in today's auction market. We'll uncover the history, unique features, rarity, current market value, and expert tips for collectors interested in this remarkable coin. The 1957 D Lincoln Wheat Penny. We first need to step back in time to its origins. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, becoming the first U.S. coin to feature a president's portrait. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin revolutionized American numismatics with its realistic depiction of Lincoln on the obverse and the classic wheat ears design on the reverse, symbolizing prosperity and the nation's agricultural roots. By 1957, the Lincoln cent had already become a familiar staple in everyday life, yet the coins minted in Denver, marked with a small D below the date, carried a subtle distinction for collectors and historians alike. The 1957 D Lincoln Wheat Penny features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln facing right, detailed with sharp lines on the hair and beard, which give the coin its distinguished character. The obverse includes the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," along the upper rim, "Liberty," to the left, and the date, 1957, to the right, with a small D mint mark just beneath it. The reverse showcases the wheat ears, framing the words 1 cent and United States of America in a balanced, elegant design with E pluribus unum placed between the ears near the top. What makes the 1957 D Wheat Penny unique is not just its design but the subtle differences in strike quality and copper toning that can be found on Denver minted coins from this era. Collectors often seek coins with well-preserved details on Lincoln's hair, the wheat ears, and the inscriptions, as these details directly influence its grade and value. When it comes to rarity and condition, the 1957 D Lincoln Wheat Penny holds an intriguing position. While hundreds of millions were minted in Denver, surviving coins in very fine condition are considerably less common. Coins in very fine condition show moderate wear on the highest points of Lincoln's hair and cheek but retain a crisp outline of the design. For collectors, this grade represents a sweet spot between affordability and aesthetic appeal, as coins in mint state can command significantly higher prices, while those in lower grades may lack the visual charm and collectible appeal. The scarcity of well-preserved specimens, coupled with the coin's historical significance, makes the 1957 D Wheat Penny a sought-after addition to any collection. In today's market, the value of a 1957 D Lincoln Wheat Penny in very fine condition can range significantly depending on the buyer, auction venue, and overall coin quality. Generally, coins graded as very fine by reputable grading services can fetch anywhere from $1 million, while those with exceptional eye appeal or unique toning can sell for higher amounts. It's worth noting that coins certified by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC often command premium prices, as collectors have confidence in the authenticity and precise grading of the coin. The Lincoln Wheat Penny continues to be a staple in the coin collecting community, appreciated both for its historical value and its accessibility to collectors of all levels. For collectors seeking to add a 1957 D Lincoln Wheat Penny to their collection, there are a few key tips to keep in mind. Always carefully examine the coin's details, especially Lincoln's facial features and the wheat ears on the reverse. Avoid coins with excessive scratches, corrosion, or cleaning marks, as these can significantly reduce value. If possible, acquire coins from reputable dealers or auctions to ensure authenticity, and consider professional grading for higher value pieces. Collecting coins is not just about value, it's also about the joy of preserving a piece of history, so handle your coins with care and store them properly in protective holders or albums. The 1957 D Lincoln Wheat Penny in very fine condition represents a remarkable intersection of history, artistry, and collectible value. From its elegant design by Victor David Brenner to its enduring presence in American coinage, this penny is more than just a small piece of copper. It's a testament to the legacy of Abraham Lincoln and the enduring passion of coin collectors. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or a budding collector, the 1957 D Lincoln Wheat Penny offers both historical intrigue and tangible value, making it a must-have for anyone interested in the rich tapestry of American coins. Next up, our focus is on the United States Lincoln Memorial 1-cent penny from 1959 with the D mint mark, preserved in extra fine condition. This coin is not only a beautiful piece of American history, but it also commands attention in today's auction market due to its rarity, condition, and appeal among collectors. So, let's dive deep into the story, features, and value of this remarkable penny. The Lincoln Memorial Penny, introduced in 1959, marked a significant moment in U.S. coinage history. It replaced the wheat ear reverse design that had been in circulation since 1909, commemorating the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The new design on the reverse showcased the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., a tribute to the 16th president's enduring legacy. The obverse continued to feature the familiar and beloved portrait of Abraham Lincoln, created by Victor David Brenner in 1909, a design that has become an iconic representation of American coinage. The 1959 D. Lincoln Memorial Penny, struck at the Denver Mint, carries both historical and artistic significance, bridging the era of the wheat penny with the modern memorial design that would dominate for decades to come. Now, let's talk about the unique features that make this 1959 D. penny so captivating. On the obverse side, you will notice Lincoln's dignified profile facing right, with his finely detailed facial features, his beard, and the crisp lines of his hair and suit. Surrounding the portrait, the inscriptions read, "In God We Trust." At the top, Liberty, to the left, and the year 1959. Alongside the mint mark, D, on the lower right. The reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial in intricate detail, including the columns, the steps, and the statue of Lincoln visible within the memorial when observed closely. The words, "United States of America," arch gracefully above the memorial, with "E pluribus unum" just beneath it, and the denomination, 1 cent, prominently displayed at the bottom. In extra fine condition, these details are sharply preserved, with only minimal signs of circulation and slight wear on the highest points, allowing collectors to appreciate the artistry and craftsmanship of the original minting. When it comes to rarity and collector demand, the 1959 D. Lincoln Memorial Penny is highly sought after, particularly in extra fine or better condition. While the overall mintage for this year was substantial, coins that have survived over 6 decades in near pristine condition are less common, especially those with clear details on both the obverse and reverse. Collectors look for well-struck examples with sharp edges, strong luster, and minimal scratches or discoloration. The D mint mark adds an additional layer of appeal, signifying that the coin was minted in Denver and distinguishing it from its Philadelphia counterparts, which carry no mint mark. The combination of historical significance, beautiful design, and exceptional condition makes this penny a prized addition to any collection. So, what is the current market value of a 1959 D. Lincoln Memorial Penny in extra fine condition? In today's numismatic market, coins in this grade typically sell for anywhere between $650,000, depending on the exact quality, eye appeal, and market trends. Higher-end examples, those approaching the extreme fine or uncirculated grades, can fetch even higher prices at auctions, especially when buyers are competing for the best specimens. Rare examples with exceptional toning or exceptional eye appeal may exceed this range, making it a potentially lucrative investment for serious collectors. For collectors interested in acquiring or preserving this coin, there are some key tips to keep in mind. Always examine coins carefully under proper lighting to evaluate details, luster, and any signs of wear. Store your coins in protective holders or capsules to prevent scratches, environmental damage, or exposure to humidity. If purchasing through auctions or dealers, verify the authenticity and grade of the coin, as certified coins often provide added confidence and can increase the resale value. Patience is also crucial, as finding a coin in truly extra fine condition may take time, but the rewards of owning a well-preserved 1959 D. Lincoln Memorial Penny are well worth the effort. The 1959 D. Lincoln Memorial 1-cent penny is more than just a small piece of copper. It is a bridge between history and artistry, a reflection of American heritage, and a coin that commands respect in the collector community. Its timeless design, historical importance, and enduring value make it a must-have for both seasoned numismatists and aspiring collectors. Whether you are drawn to its artistry, intrigued by its history, or motivated by its potential market value, this penny remains a shining example of why coin collecting continues to capture the hearts and imaginations of enthusiasts around the world. Next up, the United States Lincoln Memorial 1-cent penny from 1997, featuring the D mint mark. This coin, even in circulated condition, has caught the attention of collectors and investors alike, making it a significant find in today's auction and coin market. Join us as we take an in-depth journey into its history, unique features, rarity, and current value, while offering tips for those looking to add it to their collection. The story of Lincoln Memorial Penny begins in 1909 when the United States Mint first introduced the Lincoln cent to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent became the first U.S. coin to feature a president's portrait, a groundbreaking choice at the time. In 1959, the reverse design was changed to honor the Lincoln Memorial, replacing the wheat ears that had adorned the coin for the previous 50 years. This design, which remained in circulation for decades, pays homage not only to Lincoln's legacy but also to the iconic monument in the heart of Washington, D.C. The 1997 penny, with the D mint mark, was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the primary facilities responsible for producing circulating coins for collectors and everyday use. The 1997 D. Lincoln Memorial Penny, specifically minted in Denver, carries the classic features that make this coin easily recognizable. On the obverse side, you will find a finely detailed portrait of Abraham Lincoln, facing right. Surrounding the portrait are the words, "In God We Trust," and with the "Liberty" to his left and the date, 1997, to his right. The small D mint mark beneath the date indicates that this coin was produced at the Denver Mint, one of the key mints in the United States with a long history of producing high-quality coins. Flipping the coin over, you are greeted by the iconic Lincoln Memorial design. The intricate architecture of the memorial is clearly visible, including the tiny statue of Lincoln seated within the memorial, and the word, "United States of America," arches elegantly along the top, with 1 cent and "E pluribus unum" placed in their traditional positions. When it comes to rarity and collector demand, the 1997 D. Lincoln Memorial Penny in circulated condition is considered moderately scarce, particularly in higher grades or coins that display minimal wear. While millions of these pennies were produced, coins that have retained their original luster and show minimal signs of circulation are sought after by collectors who specialize in modern coins or Lincoln Memorial Series sets. Coins that exhibit unusual characteristics, such as doubled dies, mint errors, or unique toning, can command significantly higher prices in the marketplace. Even a circulated 1997 D penny can be of interest to collectors looking to complete a full set of Lincoln Memorial cents with various mint marks and years. Making this coin more than just a piece of change, it becomes a tangible connection to American history. In terms of current market value, the 1997 D. Lincoln Memorial Penny in circulated condition typically ranges from a few cents to $375,000, depending on its condition and any unique attributes. Coins that display only minimal wear or possess distinct error features may see values climb substantially, particularly in online auctions or specialty numismatic sales. Collectors should be aware that while circulated coins are more accessible, careful inspection for imperfections or notable characteristics can reveal hidden gems worth much more than their face value. The key is to evaluate the coin's overall appearance, preservation of design details, and any signs of damage or corrosion that could impact its market price. For collectors interested in acquiring or preserving a 1997 D. Lincoln Memorial Penny, there are several practical tips to consider. First, always handle coins by their edges to avoid fingerprints and oils from damaging the surface. Second, store coins in a cool, dry environment, ideally in protective holders or albums designed for numismatic preservation. Third, educate yourself on grading standards and common errors associated with Lincoln Memorial pennies, as this knowledge can make the difference between acquiring a standard coin or a valuable collector's item. Networking with reputable dealers and joining coin collecting communities can also provide valuable insights into current market trends and opportunities to buy, sell, or trade coins at fair values. The 1997 D. Lincoln Memorial Penny in circulated condition is more than just everyday currency. It is a piece of American heritage, a testament to the enduring legacy of President Lincoln, and a collectible that continues to capture the interest of coin enthusiasts around the world. Whether you are a beginner looking to start your collection or an experienced numismatist seeking to complete a set, this penny offers a window into history and a potential gateway to future investment value. Remember, even coins that have passed through countless hands still carry stories, artistry, and the promise of discovery for those willing to look closely. Next up, the Lincoln Memorial 1-cent penny from 1959, without a mint mark, in very good condition. While it might seem like an ordinary penny to some, this coin holds a special place in the hearts of collectors and numismatists, and its value in today's auction market can be quite surprising. Join me as we explore its history, unique features, rarity, current market value, and essential tips for collectors looking to add this gem to their collection. The story of the Lincoln Memorial Penny begins in 1909 when the United States celebrated the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The penny featured Lincoln's portrait on the obverse for the first time, breaking the tradition of depicting allegorical figures rather than actual historical personalities. Fast forward 50 years to 1959, the U.S. Mint introduced a new reverse design to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The Lincoln Memorial, a monument that had become a national symbol of honor and remembrance, replaced the original wheat ears design. This made the 1959 penny historically significant, as it marked the first year the Lincoln Memorial appeared on the reverse of the cent, connecting everyday currency to the nation's enduring respect for one of its most revered presidents. Examining the coin more closely, the obverse retains the familiar and dignified portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. The details of Lincoln's profile, from the contours of his face to the lines representing his beard, are meticulously engraved, reflecting both artistry and craftsmanship. The word, Liberty, appears boldly to the left, and the date, 1959, is etched clearly to the right. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial is depicted with remarkable detail for a small coin. If you look closely, the statue of Lincoln inside the memorial can be faintly seen between the columns, a detail that collectors love to inspect when assessing a coin's quality and authenticity. The inscriptions, United States of America, and E pluribus unum, frame the design, with the denomination, 1 cent, prominently displayed below. Coins without a mint mark, like the one we are discussing, were minted in Philadelphia, which can make them especially desirable to certain collectors seeking a complete set of coins from all U.S. mints. Now let's talk about rarity and condition. While millions of Lincoln Memorial pennies were minted in 1959, coins that have survived in very good to uncirculated condition are far less common. Many coins were circulated for decades, acquiring scratches, discoloration, or even damage from improper handling. A 1959 penny without a mint mark in very good condition presents a balance between preservation and authenticity, showing that it has endured time while retaining clear and readable details. Coins in higher grades, such as extremely fine or uncirculated, are rarer and thus command significantly higher prices. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins with sharp details, strong strikes, and minimal wear, as these factors dramatically increase a coin's desirability. The 1959 Lincoln Memorial penny without a mint mark can vary significantly depending on its condition and the collector market at any given time. In very good condition, such coins often sell for a modest premium above face value, but as we move into finer grades, prices can escalate quickly. For example, coins in extremely fine condition or near mint state have been known to fetch anywhere from $285,200 at auctions, and pristine uncirculated examples can exceed $365,000 or more, depending on rarity and demand. The appeal of this coin lies not just in its monetary value but in its historical significance, making it a favorite among collectors who value both history and investment potential. For those looking to add this piece of history to their collection, there are a few important tips to keep in mind. First, always inspect the coin carefully or seek professional grading to confirm its authenticity and condition. Handling coins improperly can reduce their value, so use gloves or hold them by the edges. It is also wise to research the current market trends and compare prices from reputable dealers or auction sites to ensure you are making an informed purchase. Collecting coins is as much about preserving history as it is about investment, so patience and careful selection are key. Consider storing coins in protective holders to maintain their condition over time, and keep a detailed record of your acquisitions for future reference. The 1959 Lincoln Memorial 1-cent penny without a mint mark is more than just a piece of copper. It is a tangible connection to American history, a symbol of the nation's reverence for Abraham Lincoln, and a valued item in the world of numismatics. Its combination of historical significance, intricate design, and collectible rarity makes it a coin worth exploring, whether you are a seasoned collector or just starting your numismatic journey. By understanding its features, condition, and market value, you can appreciate not only its monetary worth but also the story it carries from a pivotal time in U.S. history. Next up, the United States Lincoln Memorial 1-cent penny from 1993, minted in Denver, also known as the 1993 D penny. Whether you are a seasoned collector or someone just beginning their journey into coin collecting, the Lincoln Memorial penny is an iconic piece of American history. Introduced in 1959 to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, it replaced the original Lincoln wheat cent, which had been in circulation since 1909. The reverse design of the coin features the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., a symbol of American unity, perseverance, and respect for one of the nation's greatest presidents. The obverse showcases the familiar profile of Abraham Lincoln, a design that has become synonymous with the 1-cent coin in the United States. The 1993 issue continues this proud legacy, reflecting both historical reverence and modern minting precision. Let's talk about the unique features of the 1993 D Lincoln Memorial penny. First, the obverse side depicts Abraham Lincoln facing right, his features finely detailed with the inscriptions, "In God We Trust." At the top, Liberty, to the left, and the year, 1993. On the right, the D Mint mark, located just below the date, indicates that this penny was struck at the Denver Mint. On the reverse side, the Lincoln Memorial is displayed in meticulous detail, capturing the columns and steps of the monument with remarkable precision. Interestingly, if you look closely, you can even see the tiny statue of Lincoln inside the memorial, a feature that coin collectors often appreciate for its intricate craftsmanship. The coin is composed primarily of copper-plated zinc, a standard for pennies minted after 1982, giving it durability while keeping it lightweight and affordable for mass circulation. When it comes to rarity and collector demand, the 1993 D Lincoln Memorial penny in circulated condition is considered a low to moderately rare collectible. While millions of these pennies were minted, over 4.3 billion in Denver alone, the circulated specimens that have survived in relatively good condition and retain their original detail are of particular interest to collectors. Coins that show minimal wear, clear details, and no major scratches or discoloration are more desirable. Although it is not as rare as some older Lincoln cents, it still holds appeal for collectors who focus on completing date and mint mark collections or those who appreciate coins from the 1990s era. The circulated condition does mean that most coins will show signs of handling, including minor scratches or worn edges, but even these coins can provide a window into the circulation history of American currency. Now let's discuss the current market value of the 1993 D Lincoln Memorial penny in circulated condition. While the exact value can vary depending on the coin's wear, eye appeal, and overall condition, these coins typically sell for slightly above face value if purchased individually from collectors or online. In circulated grades, most 1993 D pennies are valued between $275,000, depending on the quality and specific eye appeal of the coin. Coins that are exceptionally well preserved or have unique characteristics such as striking errors, double dies, or unusual coloration can command higher prices at auctions or in numismatic marketplaces. Understanding this market is key to knowing when to buy or sell, as small differences in condition can translate to significant differences in price for collectors who are seeking the best specimens. For collectors looking to acquire or preserve a 1993 D Lincoln Memorial penny, there are several important tips to keep in mind. First, always handle coins by the edges to avoid fingerprints and oils from your skin, which can reduce the coin's quality and value. Store your coins in acid-free holders, flips, or albums to prevent corrosion and environmental damage. When purchasing coins, consider consulting with reputable dealers or auction sites that provide certification or grading to ensure authenticity. Additionally, paying attention to the coin's strike, luster, and any possible minting anomalies can help you identify a coin with higher collector value, even within a relatively common date like 1993. Over time, a well-maintained collection of Lincoln pennies, including circulated examples like the 1993 D, can become a rewarding investment as well as a fascinating glimpse into American history. The 1993 D Lincoln Memorial 1-cent penny may appear modest at first glance, but it carries significant historical and collector interest. With its detailed design honoring Abraham Lincoln and the iconic Lincoln Memorial, its modest rarity in circulated condition, and potential value in the collector market, it remains a cherished coin for enthusiasts and newcomers alike. Whether you are completing a date and mint set, searching for coins with unique features, or simply appreciating a piece of American numismatic history, this penny offers a meaningful connection to the past and a rewarding addition to any collection. So next time you hold a seemingly ordinary 1993 D Lincoln penny in your hand, remember the rich story it carries, from its creation at the Denver Mint to its place in the hands of collectors today. Thank you for watching, and as always, happy collecting! Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more coin collecting content, and share it with other enthusiasts who would love to know about these rare pennies.